What is Solana? Many regard Solana, a blockchain network that started in 2020, as a competitor to Ethereum. Since January, the cryptocurrency has increased by over 16,000%. One SOL was worth $1.51, approximately $112 at the start of this year, and Solana's market capitalization was around $86 million. According to CoinMarketCap, it is now trading around $241, around $17,900, and has a market capitalization of $73 billion, nearly 54 lakh crores. This indicates that individuals have put a lot of money into the relatively new cryptocurrency, which has grown to become the sixth largest in terms of market capitalization. Solana is a cryptocurrency or digital money that is only available online. Solana was first introduced in April of 2021, and it began trading for less than $1 per coin. Since then, its value has skyrocketed, with Solana trading for more than $200 as of November 2021. According to CoinMarketCap.com, it is one of the top 10 most valuable cryptocurrencies in terms of the total value. What exactly is Solana? Solana is one of the most widely used cryptocurrencies with over 10,000 in existence. Solana is the name of the cryptocurrency platform, while a sol is the name of the individual unit. Solana is a decentralized computer network that uses a blockchain ledger to function. It was created by Anatoly Yakovenko. Like a long-running receipt, this blockchain database controls and tracks the money and essentially records every transaction that has ever occurred in it. The money transactions are recorded on the computer network, which also checks the data's integrity. The network is more resilient as a result of the decentralized architecture, and users may conduct transactions without the need for an intermediary. Solana bills itself as the world's fastest blockchain, claiming to be able to validate 65,000 transactions per second for less than a cent apiece. While many people consider crypto coins to be nothing more than a type of cash, it's more beneficial to see them as a token that may power or enable other apps on the platform. Solana, for example, can enable smart contracts, decentralized banking apps, and NFTs, among other things. What exactly does Solana do? Solana can power several applications with a wide range of capabilities. Currency. Using a cryptocurrency wallet, you can send and receive Solana, as well as exchange it for products and services. Smart contracts. When the contract's requirements are met, smart contracts are apps that automatically carry out the contract's provisions. Non-fungible tokens, NFTs. NFTs, which are often related to digital art, may be powered by Solana and sold to customers by artists and others. Decentralized finance. Solana allows you to generate and use permissionless payments that are not subject to centralized or government control. Digital applications. In addition to its other capabilities, Solana facilitates the creation of a variety of additional apps such as gaming, investment, social networking, and more. Proof of history method. In addition to using a proof-of-stake technique to authenticate transactions, Solana timestamps them, making it impossible for validators to reorder transactions to their benefit. This contributes to Solana's status as a censorship-resistant network. Consider Solana as a token that can be used to fuel a variety of apps, rather than a currency that can be used to send money from one person to another. What is the origin of Solana coins? There was around 302 million SOL in circulation as of November 2021. Solana, like many other currencies, has a restricted yearly issue since coins are given to individuals that support the cryptocurrency. Solana began by expanding its production by 8% per year, but this amount gradually decreases by 15% per year until it reaches 1.5% per year, which is its fixed continuous issuance. The issue schedule stands in stark contrast to other prominent cryptos like Bitcoin, which has a total fixed quantity of 21 million coins, and Dogecoin, which has no issuance cap. To validate transactions, maintain its coin supply, and issue new currencies, Solana uses a proof-of-stake approach. You must own the cryptocurrency to participate in a proof-of-stake system, but you can then receive incentives for assisting in the operating of the system. When you stake tokens with a validator, you're trusting the validator to authorize transactions. Stakers, like those in other proof-of-stake systems, might lose money if approved transactions do not follow the rules of the system. Validators get staking rewards in the form of new coins in exchange for confirming transactions, and they take a part of the reward as a commission. They then distribute the remaining share of the prize to others who have staked with them by their ownership stake. What distinguishes Solana from the rest of the pack? When Bitcoin was created more than a decade ago, it addressed a difficult problem: how to allow strangers from all over the world to conduct financial transactions over the internet without the involvement of a payment processor like Visa or PayPal. A blockchain is a technology that allows for decentralized transactions and gave birth to the entire world of cryptocurrencies we know today. However, when contrasted to centralized networks like those used by credit card firms, blockchains have one fundamental disadvantage: they are sluggish. Ethereum currently handles fewer than 15 transactions per second, compared to tens of thousands for Visa's network as of August 2021. Solana is one of a slew of new crypto solutions aimed at making crypto networks more scalable and speedier. It employs several ingenious technologies, including a revolutionary proof-of-history method. What apps can be run on Solana? Solana is a computer platform that can interact with smart contracts, similar to Ethereum. From NFT markets and DeFi games and decentralized lotteries, smart contracts support a wide range of applications. DEXs and loan apps are among the most popular Solana apps as of August 2021. On Solana, the crypto app ecosystem supports billions of dollars in assets. One reason a user could choose a Solana-based service over, for example, Ethereum, is that speeds are fast and congestion is low, leading to extremely low costs. Stablecoins and wrapped assets can be supported on the Solana blockchain. Over $700 million of USD coin has been released on Solana as of August 2021. The USDC has launched thanks to a partnership between Coinbase and Circle, which was formed through the co-founding of the Center Consortium. Of course, there are hazards connected with new crypto applications and technology, ranging from severe volatility to the possibility of exploiting unforeseen smart contract vulnerabilities. Don't risk money you can't afford to lose, especially if you're a newbie. Ethereum versus Solana. Solana's quickly growing ecosystem and adaptability have naturally garnered parallels to Ethereum. The most popular decentralized application blockchain, DApps, Solana and Ethereum both support smart contracts, which are essential for operating cutting-edge applications like decentralized finance, DeFi, and non-fungible assets, NFTs. However, there are several key distinctions between the two. Unlike Solana, Ethereum is a proof-of-work (POW) blockchain, which means that miners must compete to solve hard puzzles to confirm transactions, which uses more energy and is thus harmful to the environment. Solana generated a lot of hype in 2021 because of its clear edge over Ethereum in terms of transaction processing speed and transaction prices. Solana can handle up to 50,000 transactions per second, FPS, with an average transaction cost of 0.00025 cents. Ethereum, on the other hand, can only process about 15 transactions per second, with a transaction cost reaching as high of £70 in 2021. However, Ethereum has the first mover advantage, as it is only second to Bitcoin in terms of market valuation because of its large ecosystem. For the ETH2 update and the switch to a POS paradigm for Ethereum are both scheduled for 2022. The upgrade is supposed to make the blockchain more scalable, secure and longer lasting, while also doubling transaction processing speed. When Solana's network was down for more than 17 hours on September 17, 2021, due to a spike in transaction volume, which reached 400,000 transactions per second, and bot activity, the firm's standing as a newer blockchain startup came under scrutiny. While the Sol token originally fell in value as a result of the news, it has already recovered its losses, hitting a high of moreover $250 in November 2021. Is it wise to invest in Solana? Solana has gained rapidly in its brief time on the markets, so even those who bought lately are likely to have profited significantly. Instead of focusing on recent profits and worrying about missing out, it is critical to comprehend what you're purchasing. Traders are purchasing something that isn't supported by assets or cash flow from that standpoint. That is a significant distinction between cryptocurrencies and stocks. A stock is a fractional ownership stake in a corporation, and its long-term success is dependent on the underlying firm's development. If profit increases, the investment is likely to pay off. Stockholders have a legal claim on the company's assets and cash flow, and the company may even pay dividends to shareholders. If you want to bet on Solana or other cryptocurrencies, you can either trade them or invest in firms that will benefit from the increased interest in this space.